Oh boy, finding maggots on your dog is one of the scariest things any pet parent can experience. Nobody wants to see that. This problem is called myiasis, and it happens when flies lay their eggs in a dog's wound or on their wet, dirty fur. These eggs hatch into little larvae. Those are the maggots you see. And it can happen very quickly, sometimes in less than a day, especially in warm weather. These little critters are not just gross, they're also extremely dangerous for your dog. At first, they feed on dead skin. But very soon, they can begin eating healthy tissue too. This causes severe pain and can lead to life-threatening infections. You might be wondering, how could this even happen to your dog? Well, flies are attracted to any kind of moisture or bad smells. If your dog has an open sore, even a tiny scratch that you didn't notice, it can become the perfect place for a fly to lay eggs. Hot spots, which are moist and irritated patches of skin, are also a major risk. Sometimes, if a dog has trouble grooming itself, especially older dogs or long-haired breeds, mats of fur can trap urine or feces. This creates the ideal breeding ground for flies. So you see, it's not just large, open wounds we need to worry about. Why it's so dangerous? It's very important to act fast when you see maggots. The longer they stay, the more damage they cause. Maggots release toxins that can make your dog extremely sick. The wound will become larger and deeper, and the risk of a life-threatening infection rises dramatically. Your dog will be in a lot of pain, may grow weak, and might even stop eating or drinking, which makes everything worse. This is not something that will ever heal on its own. You have to step in and help your dog immediately. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Recognizing the signs. Early spotting myiasis early can make all the difference. You may notice maggots moving around. They look like tiny white worms, about the size of a grain of rice. There's often a strong, foul odor coming from a particular area of your dog's body. The skin may appear red, swollen, and extremely irritated. Your dog may constantly lick, chew, or scratch at the spot because it hurts and itches. If you see any of these signs, take a closer look. Do not wait. A small issue can turn into an emergency in just 1 or 2 days. First steps. What to do if you find maggots. So, you've found maggots. Take a deep breath. The first and most important thing you must do is call your veterinarian right away. Tell them exactly what you see and let them know you're on your way. While you prepare to go to the clinic, there are a few things you can do at home to help your dog. But remember, safety first. Your dog is in pain and scared, and even the gentlest pet may bite in fear. So before doing anything, put a muzzle on your dog if necessary, and always wear disposable gloves to protect yourself. The next step is to prepare the wound area. If possible, gently trim the fur around the wound with electric clippers. Be extremely careful not to cut the skin. It's already fragile and very sore. Avoid using scissors, as they can easily injure the skin. Clippers are much safer. Trimming the fur helps you see how bad the wound really is, allows the area to dry out, and makes it easier to clean and remove some of the maggots. But be gentle and stop if your dog becomes too stressed. Once the fur is trimmed, you can begin cleaning the wound. Use a warm, mild antiseptic solution like diluted chlorhexidine or povidone iodine. Gently flush the area with a syringe without a needle or a squeeze bottle. This helps wash away dirt, debris, and yes, some of the maggots. Do not use hydrogen peroxide or alcohol, as they damage healthy tissue and cause a lot of pain. Your goal here is only to start the cleaning process. You're not trying to fix the entire problem at home. That's the veterinarian's job. If you feel comfortable, You may try to remove some of the visible maggots using tweezers, one by one. This can be slow, and you won't get them all. But that's okay. Removing even some of them can provide temporary relief. But let me be very clear. This is only first aid. Your dog absolutely must see a veterinarian. Home care alone is not enough to treat a maggot infestation safely. Veterinary treatment. Once you arrive at the clinic, the veterinarian has the right tools and medicine to handle this properly. Most likely, your vet will give your dog something for pain and possibly a sedative. This keeps your dog calm and allows safe treatment. The first step is a full cleaning of the wound. The vet will use sterile saline and antiseptic solutions to flush out every single maggot and all dead tissue. This process is called debridement. It's crucial because any dead tissue left behind will slow healing and worsen infection. Vets use specialized surgical tools to do this carefully. Every maggot must be removed. If even one is left behind, it can continue causing damage. After cleaning, the infection must be treated. Maggot infestations always come with severe bacterial infection. Your dog will be given antibiotics, often starting with an injection at the clinic, followed by pills at home for 1 to 2 weeks. Your vet will also provide medication for pain and inflammation to keep your dog as comfortable as possible. Sometimes a topical cream is applied to the wound, both to help healing and to repel new flies. If the wound is very large, stitches may be needed. However, in most cases, the vet won't stitch it immediately because the wound must drain first. They may place a temporary drain or leave it partially open to heal. Your vet will show you how to clean and bandage the wound at home, and follow-up visits are essential to ensure proper healing. Prevention. Stopping this from happening. Again, now that your dog is healing, let's talk about prevention. Because trust me, prevention is always better than treatment. The most important step is keeping your dog clean and dry. Check your dog's body every single day, especially if they have long fur or spend a lot of time outdoors. Look carefully for cuts, scratches, or sores. Pay attention to areas like the ears, skin folds, and rear end. If you find a small wound, clean it immediately with a pet-safe antiseptic and monitor it closely. Good grooming is key. If you have a long-haired dog, keep their coat trimmed, especially around the rear end. This prevents urine or feces from getting trapped in the fur. Mats are a big problem because they trap moisture against the skin, creating the perfect environment for flies. Brush your dog regularly to prevent mats. A clean dog is a healthy dog, and one that is far less attractive to flies. If your dog has mobility issues and can't groom properly, help them by cleaning daily with pet wipes. You must also control flies in your dog's environment. Keep your yard clean. Pick up dog waste immediately, because flies are strongly attracted to feces. Ensure garbage cans have tight-fitting lids. Inside your home, use window and door screens to keep flies out. Don't leave your dog's food out for long periods, as that too attracts flies. A little extra cleaning around the house and yard makes a big difference in reducing the fly population. Finally, if your dog has ongoing health issues like skin allergies, incontinence, or wounds that won't heal, work closely with your veterinarian. Chronic problems make dogs far more vulnerable to myiasis. Regular checkups can catch small issues before they become big ones. By being proactive and paying close attention to your dog's health and hygiene, you can protect your best friend from the awful experience of a maggot infestation. Your dog depends on you, and with a little care, you can keep them safe, healthy, and happy. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to subscribe to Pawpedia for more expert pet care advice. Together, let's give our furry friends the life they deserve.